So hello, it is May 7th. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I actually did a video but didn't have time to post it, so I'm definitely going to post that video that I kind of did in, I want to say April, early April. That way you can see kind of what happened then and what's happening now. So here are my strawberries. I only got kind of one plant that's growing. The other ones aren't really doing anything. But I'm not really preoccupied with strawberries. Then I have my flowers here, some sunflowers and some wildflowers here. Then I have my green beans, which are doing really well. They're all pretty much growing. And what I plan on doing is actually taking some branches and making almost like a teepee effect and having the green beans grow up that structure, and I'm going to be doing that soon so that way it can kind of corral up that. Today I planted cucumbers. I planted a cucumber at each line on the trellis right here, and then I have my little worm here that helps me tell watering. I just put it in there and you could actually see the water coming up of it. So then I have my eggplant. I have jalapenos. We love peppers in my family, so I have 3 different kinds. So I have the jalapenos, I have the Bonnie green bells, I have the big Bertha bell peppers, I have my tomato, which is cherry tomato here, which actually has grown quite some. Now when I bought the plant, it looked like this. I added the rock dust and worm castings, and then if you see the top of my plant is actually looking great to the point that I actually have some tomatoes coming in. Then I have the Better Boys here. I have my cilantro here, which is starting to finally come in with obviously my little worm. Then I have here, I have rosemary. Nothing's really sprouted yet. Then I have my sage here, which as you can see some sage is coming in. Let me just kind of crease this. Then here I believe is basil. Yep, basil. And I did basil here too. Then I have here, and these 2 should be oregano. Yeah, oregano. So these 2 are oregano, Dominican family, so we use a lot of oregano. Then you have dill here, and then these 3 are empty, I think. So I'm probably gonna plant some garlic because my husband really wants to. Then I have these 4 are broccoli. These 2 didn't do so hot. Then I have this one and this one, which you could actually see a little tiny broccoli in there. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little out of focus. And the sun has been pretty damn intense, and it's not really, I don't really like it. So last year I did use some of the weed controllers on the top, so I did that again this year. My husband really suggested me to do it because I did so well last year using it, so I'm going to, I went ahead and did that again this year. There was a cat hanging around here, so it kind of smells like kitty litter. So I've been trying to work on getting rid of that smell too. And then I'm going to go in and kind of hoist up this here to help my plant. So hoist that up, and then kind of help it out over here as well by bringing that up, kind of help bring the tomato plant up. I was going to use zip ties again this year, but I decided to go with a little bit of a softer approach, so I am using the twine to hold up my my plants this year. And I'm planning on cleaning all this up here to make it look nicer, and I plan on doing a small row of flowers along here to help get some bees in here for some more action. My sister is going to be doing this mosaic path thing, so I'm going to do a little bit of a memorial thing over here for my dad with some flowers. We did have a bird feeder up, but the birds went nuts for them and actually broke the feeder. So my compost, I added some coffee grinds to it. It's kind of what it looks like. I wasn't going to do manure this year, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do the horse manure because I had great results from it last year. And I'm going to start doing some compost tea as well. My brother asked me to do help him do compost tea, so I'm going to do another video on that as well. So that's what's going on in the garden, and I'll be sure to post this video and the one that I forgot to post that I think I did early in early April, so that you guys can kind of see what I kind of started with and what I've got going on now. So yep, that's everything.